Симулятор установки шейдеров. Уху! Наследие Хогвартса. Ох, ребята. Дай бог всем здоровья. Залетайте на стрим, голуби, вороны, соколы. Ясно. Ладно. Кружечку кофе. На ходу. Так, идем. И яблочко. Яблочком. Так, я знаю всех этих товарищей, по идее, да? Ой. Бре. Ладно, что мы имеем? Привет, 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 привет. Теперь мы можем изучать твари. Давайте займемся этим. Имя тварей, а это что? Господи, боже упаси. Лётные испытания. Че, серьезно? Да ну, ребят, вы с ума сошли. Вот это я понимаю. Отправляемся в кабинет по изучению мразей, тварей. Ох, YouTube барахлит. Чпом. имеем. О боже. Под дождем. Лежала в грязи. Занятие так просто не начнется. Ну, ладно.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor.
Вау.
Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Понятно.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
По этой причине сцена невероятно перегружена. Ладно.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. And some beast feed. What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Не пусть других.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing. Oh.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Мяу мяу.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Over here.
Did you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to.
Ящики.
You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
I'm not sure. What's this all about?
You'll see. I promise you have nothing to fear.
Сейчас мразь 5-метровая на меня вылезет.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Ничего себе, блин. Нормальная такая шняга.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Так, и мы нажимаем.
I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Красиво.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. got her to safety, and well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howard mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
You may be reading into it. Talking to people isn't a crime.
It's hard to explain, but something about it just feels wrong. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Hey, who? Изучение тварей. Теперь я могу со всякими тварями взаимодействовать. Какое конфринго? С корзинкой. Прикольно. Так, у меня уже есть улучшение. А это значит, что я запутался. На, мне сюда, все правильно. Почему я сразу не понял это? Хочу рекорд трассы.
Revelio.
I do wish I had a bigger trunk, though.
We have the most annoying of all the prefects, I swear.
I don't trust any of them.
Ну ладно.
This is rather fun.
Ты орешь. Блин, как непривычно, вообще жесть. О, боже.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Да, дядя, походу тебе хана.
Made it!
Ну, может, не с первого раза, но со второго-то да. Призрак, блин, странный.
Excellent.
Давай, 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 давай. Блин, я опять это не смог сделать. Ужасно. Кстати, управление реально просто абсос. Это отдельный вид. Отдельный вид пытки. Капец, как неудобно. Махивает на рекорд. Ух. Ну, ошибок много было допущено. Чудовищно много. Ее очень сильно носит из стороны в сторону. Мне за это ничего не дали, да? Что? А почему у него... Нет, этого быть не может. Нет, нет. Ой, блин. Что так долго грузится на SSD? Ну. Вот это меня накололи, конечно. Я с лучшим временем на втором месте. Расизм. Ладно, в Хоксмит тогда. Поехаем. Удивительно, как мы вот тут с Себастьяном выходили. И как мы шли? Вот так. Ага, вот тут еще шли. Потом через вот этот
The
песочек.
castle must have been quite stately in its time.
А это кто тут живет? Же пушинки.
Revelio.
Черт побери, я никаких настроек не менял. Вы что-то... Что-то с игрой сделали. Так что ли? Боже, странно. Чертовски странно.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Ugh, trust me, you hear that at 11 years old, it sticks with you.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seemed as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him. About Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough. But between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Revelio.
Где это? Там закрыто 100%. А.
Hello, Hamora. What do we have here? Revelio.
Так, тогда убьем двух зайцев сразу. Во-первых, в настроечках. Пахнем пельменей. Четкость, конечно, четкая. Понятно. Ну да, так и было. А еще будем подождать немножко.
Mine now, demiguys.
Другому выдохнуть берем.
Revelio. Lumos.
Fewer poachers lurking about, I've noticed.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
Your generosity
You
helped me
too,
afford
Amit.
this rather exotic snake contraption. Very Salazar, isn't it?
Благодаря мне.
Lumos.
Right, we go on tour.
House elves and wizard college.
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Revelio.
Опа.
Can I help you with something?
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Ну, что бы тебе доверять? А может, потому что... Может, потому что ты против Ранрака что-то имеешь?
Serona trusts me, and she said she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Pushing a plow is good, honest work. But I shall leave it to the muggle.
Что началось?
If things keep going as they are,
No.
Смотри, как дождик капает. А что мы делаем, когда дождик капает? Капюшончик напяливаем. И вот уже не так плохо все в новом году. А да, сколько денег? Копейки вообще. Просто нищий персонаж.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no
Lumos.
time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtkot. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful
Revelio.
owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind sees things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Revelio.
Давай, родной, вперед. Давай. Я вас категорически приветствую. Клим Саныч, всем привет.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Oh, dreadful looking place, isn't it?
Не так ли?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The Helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck.
Желаю удачи.
I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please.
Be careful. Ну да. Так и жили.
Revelio.
Загадки с бабочкой вижу.
It's sealed. Moths. Curious. Revelio. Merlin's beard.
Такие у нас
This can't be the witch's tomb.
пироги.
Likely I need to go further. Lumos. Revelio. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
Она.
Confringo. Ah, they're certainly persistent. Ah. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
Хорошо.
Torso. Revelio.
Вроде не сложно. Ассасин. Реально ассасин.
Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way.
Ничего себе,
Sealed
что
shut from the other
предлагает.
side. Revelio.
Как вы это хотите, чтобы я провернул? Яркость. Что? Реально круче. Ля какая. Не, ну погоди. Ну реально красиво. Ладно. Капуста. Всегда ты меня подводишь, капуста. Ладно, бог с вами. Упустим.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Ладно, так тоже бывает. Блин, тут не заморозить это. Воду.
Revelio.
Ладно. Благодаря чему? Вам хана, товарищи. Блин, ну как это сделать? Блин. И как попасть в врага в воздухе с использованием заклинания? Вот мне интересно, как я его в воздухе только не держал. очень странные дела. В принципе. Горд с вами.
Lumos.
Ага. Любус.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
А туда как попасть?
Sendo. Closer. Revelio.
Ох, этот мир, который надо изучать от и до.
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio.
Готово. Вроде все.
The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. The dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this. Better show this to Lodgok. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway.
Я себе. Быстро на механизм нашла, прям подозрительно. Привет. Привет, Алексей. Я что-то вообще ослеп. Ой.
Revelio. Lodgok, the sarcophagus has been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
An entire camp of Rookwood's thieves. I might need assistance.
Unfortunately, we have no time. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Revelio.
Ладно. Блин. Ой, ой.
Revelio.
Не столько лута.
There they are, the Ashwinders.
Knew you were still hanging. Aha! I thought you let Laura Treadwell go.
Streak in this one. Stand still.
Glacier.
From above. Expulso.
Potato.
Expulso.
Levioso.
What are your thoughts on expulso?
Uh-oh.
More of that.
Да. В меня камнем влетело неплохо.
This is not going
И молнией.
Levioso.
Expulso.
Potato.
Revelio. Revelio.
Вау.
Should think they felt that in London.
Козявки где?
Revelio.
Нормально. Хотя бы не 3 козявки. 3 козявки это мало. Когда козявки собираю, всегда хочу много козявок, чтобы было. Брать шлем. Хороший вопрос, где шлем. Да? Возможно.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa. That's it.
Опа.
This is for Rookwood! I'll watch the light go out of your eye.
Flipendo. Started Descendo.
I should warn you.
Potato.
Yeah.
Revelio.
А где? Столбенел? Гнида.
Revelio.
Ой, рыбёха. А вас как-то можно? А, вот так только.
Levioso.
Блин. Получается, это мне надо.
Pulso.
Ну давай. Хоть одна рыба, давай. Ты спаслась? Вот, ты спаслась. Как рыбу спасти?
Pulso.
Нормально? Ну давай, ну. Нет. О, шевелит там. Не, ну это жесть. Как тяжело рыбу спасать.
This place has seen better days. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done! This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Revelio.
О, не, ну это все, это, ребятки. Если у нас еще одно очко таланта, то... Нет, интересно. Это слишком пока рано. Не понимаю, зачем это нужно. Тоже бред какой-то. Столько проклятий. Экспелиармус. Да. Это неинтересно. Тоже неинтересно. Еще куда не шло. Я через проклятие не работаю. Где-то прикольно. Форма. И... Уже нет. Блин. Ну, конечно, здорово, но... Что-то я потерял из виду ее. Что на пижамичах. Как я называю? Серый костюм для Нагорья. Такого нет. А, нет, вот он. Господи, что же слепать. Ну и ладно. Тут вообще классно. Реально классно. Прям. По-другому даже и не скажешь. Говнокепочки всякие.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there.
Да.
It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, Hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Насколько я знаю,
Beasts class. I've asked Deke to
Revelio.
to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
насколько я знаю,
I've not heard
насколько я
from my Uncle
помню,
Roland in
да
quite some
господи,
time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
то есть я прошел какую-то часть, и мне сразу впихнуло огромную гору новых целей. И насколько я помню, самое страшное, это вот Себастьян. Это довольно долгая, хоть и побочная. Она как бы типа основная, но она ни хера не основная, потому что у него там свой сторителлинг идет. Никак не относящийся к гоблинам и вот этим всяким древней магии. Там очень грустная история, блин, прикольно. Опа, хватит мешок. Вот этот мешок у меня будет. Бабочек в запретном лесу бахнем, пока далеко.
Confringo!
Ой.
Revelio.
Confringo!
Давайте, родные паучочки мои. Покажите мне, из какого теста вы сделаны.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo!
Да, просто таланты.
Shame you're so foul.
Таланты на АОЕшные заклинания. Ну вот и что вы сделаете, паучочки? Которые когда-то представляли для меня угрозу.
Confringo!
Ничего вы не сделаете.
Revelio.
О, это перойка.
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsea might get an answer about these butterflies.
Вы же не хотите сказать, что нет. О.
Oh well, look what we have here.
Бабочки — это гарантированное сокровище. Так, что у нас еще есть? У нас есть... вернуться сюда, поговорить с земельной. Понятно, так, поговорите. Поговорите. Угу. Ну ладно. Куда? Может, даже так лучше. Старость и радость.
toadstool tails always made me...
You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by.
А это
Hope to see you
сильно.
again.
А раз уж это сильно...
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
Можно что-нибудь купить.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
А где музыканты бродячие?
I saw what you did.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Интересно, какая-нибудь впечатлительная личность тоже увидит, что бабочки типа отводят тебя к сокровищам.
Folk still talk about you
Заблудится
taking
в
down
лесу.
that troll in the village circle. You said...
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend, Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Вот это распрыжка. Этот магазинчик.
Welcome. Come on in, come on in. Oh, not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacula. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
You've made a mistake.
These rocks have seen better days. Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Revelio. I should investigate. Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you! How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
Revelio.
If we can't...
Thought
we'd forget about that goblin.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Revelio.
I almost captured a grapphorn in the forest. It escaped, but...
But I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more Horklumps while I'm there. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. Ah, that's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Я же принес ее уже.
Revelio. Lumos.
Какие люмус?
Revelio. Revelio.
Идет.
Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Ой, бля. Валят. Нормально.
Rest easy, my large friend.
Ну, да, типа, ура, победа.
Revelio.
А где я здесь что забыл? Uh-oh.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Офигеть, тут даже в обычном подземелье 3000 проходов. 80 загадок.
Revelio. Lumos.
Так.
Revelio.
I think that's... I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Revelio.
Офигеть, тут лута, конечно. Я полностью зачистил, кажется. Хорошо.
Revelio. Glacius. Finger. Revelio.
Здесь ничего нельзя. Я сейчас спрашиваю.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Что такое?
Lumos.
Yeah.
Revelio. Lumos.
Как это кладбище, да, если что. Уходит. Будем.
Lumos. Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
One of the letters mentioned Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face.
Давайте что-нибудь спарим. Товарищ бородатый.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Да, деньги со временем появляются. Но... Да, нет цен. вот с этой поговорить. Чтобы туда переместиться. Сюда, да.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Пять. Дракон. Это страшно. Очевидно, что нас хотели напугать, как игрока. Но с этим драконом взаимодействовать нельзя. Слишком быстро.
Revelio. Revelio. Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Hufflepuff.
Revelio. Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Strong competition? Could that have been a compliment, Imelda?
Go ahead, believe what you want. Makes no difference. Compliments make people soft. No one goes round telling me I did a fine job. And do I care? No. I say I'm the best, and that's all I need. So please, try to beat my record, 5th year, and don't be disappointed when you lose.
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Sure. Погнали нахуй.
Made it.
Не, ну такую подставу кто мог ожидать? Да иди ты в баню. Баню. 2:30.
Revelio. Excellent. I'm getting the hang of this. Brilliant.
Так. Давай, родная. Два кольца.
Brilliant. That wasn't too bad.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
От сука. Опять 2 секунды.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
Ладно. Себастьян — это отдельный разговор. Супер отдельный, супер разговор.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly. What are we looking for today?
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Так, отлично. Сколько у меня? Мало. А на 4 есть? Вот это. Чай.
Deke?
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can, on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area, so perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out there on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then.
Нет, нет, не выпускай меня.
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Revelio. Nothing to identify, for now at least.
Так, ладно. Да что ж. А. Не понял. Так. А что мы можем тут поколдовать вообще в жизни? Мебель это у нас ширм. Нет. О! Место для нарезки. Что это такое? Он производит какую-то траву. И все. Понял? Неплохой вариант. Можем еще. Буква Т. Вот этот стенд. Зельеварение буквой Т. Тоже довольно страшно. Честно говоря, вот так хочется. Ну понятно теперь. Теперь мы зельевары до хера. Поехали.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right. Levioso.
You got one.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Revelio. Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deek's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deek. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deek will not say more. But Deek is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Then I shall go and rescue a Jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deek will be waiting.
Leviosa! I'll look after you. I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deek hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deek knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deek will see you there.
Дай-ка открыть, дай-ка открыть.
Hello, Deek. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deek's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deek was the most fortunate one, as Deek was sent to Hogwarts. Deek's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a mooncalf then.
Deek will be waiting for your return.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Или подождать, когда они вернутся.
Levioso. Professor Howin will never believe this.
Wow.
Levioso.
Oh.
In It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Вот типа вот так разгоняемся. Самым наглым образом. Вручаем в комнату вот так вот. На халяву.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Офигеть.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
Блин, там даже как будто воздух стал свежее.
Oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Так вот, да.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Ага. Ух ты, переводчик. Ничего себе место, конечно. Там что? Фига.
Revelio.
Это стало быть. Не подвезли.
Revelio.
Вариант. Там наколдовать последний. А ну-ка наколдуй. Кстати. Идентифицируем. О! Резкий прирост. О, выручаечка. Ладно. Так, показать. Вы можете, в принципе, это улучшать. Я вот перчатку делаю. Давить. Супер. Так, да. Что тут есть? О.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Так.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Боже, как тут все задымлено. И даже хрен его знает из-за чего. Нормально.
Revelio.
А там-то что? Прикольно. Рандом. Ну да, это место начинает уже столько приносить вещей, что... Даже слишком дохера.
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Hufflepuff house chest.
Просят найти...
Revelio.
Не, я боюсь, такое задание даже взяться не смогу. Так. Блин. Черт. Ветрища такая. Тут про сладости. Да, быстро найдем это. Уизли. Тут недалеко. Да вообще в упор.
Revelio.
Не, ключик, сорян. У меня настроение нет.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the 3rd floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed, trust me.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. This looks like the right statue. Now, what
Yes,
was
I
the
told
password?
you. You're very clever. Clever? How offensive. Next.
Revelio.
Fine, a genius. Happy
Possibly.
now? But I'll allow your limp vocabulary. This disillusionment charm is superb.
да.
I'm stealthy as a demiguise. I'm
Descendium.
Where are you going? You could kill me.
Вау.
Goodness. Who knew this was all down here? Revelio. A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though.
Ой, блин. Конечно. Кто от вас ожидал, что там вообще прыгать нельзя? Никаких визуальных
Revelio.
подсказочек. Вах.
A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though. Accio. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Leviosa. Depulso. I need to fix the lift before I can use it.
Ладно.
Reparo. Revelio. That seems to have done the trick. Revelio. This castle will never cease to surprise me. Confringo! Revelio.
это я могу понять.
Confringo. Revelio. Levioso.
Эй.
Revelio. I'm going to have to get past this. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Нет, да.
Reparo. Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. One more to go and I'll make it across. Levioso.
Ой.
Reparo. Leviosa. Something is getting in the way of that platform. Revelio. Pulso. Sendo. Flipendo. Leviosa. Aha! Got it. Revelio.
Интересно.
This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate.
Давай, родная. А я что-то юмора все равно не понял. Там. Не спорю, что не очень много. Но, тем не менее.
Revelio.
Целая толпень. Ё-моё. Ломки посудные лапки. Там столько этих.
Leviosa.
Как туда спускаться-то?
Revelio.
Здесь же просто утонешь. Так. А дальше?
Revelio.
Здесь же тоже долг. Может. Да нет, вроде. Вот черт, как сложно.
Incendio. Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes. Revelio. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate now. I have the dried billywig stings. Now, back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe is going to turn out. Revelio.
Офигеть, что именно так, что... Боже, какое непопулярное решение.
Revelio.
Ну ладно.
Incendio.
А, нельзя паутину гейть. Это правда. Выход отсюда не предполагается таковым, да? Или же можно на лифте? Да?
Hello again. Were you able...
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywig stings.
You got them! Incredible.
Да, надо за работу платить.
Getting them was more work than I expected. I'd like to be paid for my time.
Of course. Didn't think it would be that much trouble, but I'm happy to pay for your help. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Oh, $300. Тоже нужна помощь. Всем нужна помощь. Срочно. Помогите!
You know I hate being left out.
All too well.
And you know I like a good holiday. Rascals, going without me.
If I could have a moment of your time...
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way. And I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time. Even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, third years aren't taught.
And you're a third year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while. Just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Ну ладно, давайте.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
«27 метров» написано. Пробежим где-то метров 400.
Revelio. This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana.
Herodiana.
Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles.
Depulsовая победа.
I want to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was. Revelio. Accio. Descendo. Revelio. That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. I wonder what's next. Revelio.
Это была головоломка? Какого?
Revelio.
Так, у меня проблема.
Revelio.
Есть, значит. Можно за текстуры посмотреть. Что мне дальше дает? Ну да, ничего толком. Там дальше есть комната.
Revelio.
Наверху есть сундук. Здесь тоже есть какой-то сундук.
I see. The switch reset everything. Good to know.
Это вторая?
Revelio.
Теперь понятно.
Revelio.
Почти. Как вариант, кстати. Такая себе, конечно.
I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left.
Можно двигать.
Revelio.
Ладно. Казалось, на секундочку кто-то заметил. Двойная. Такая двойная. Просто жесть. Неужели никак нельзя систему обмануть? Как сюда можно их записать? А где?
Levioso. Arresto momentum. Closer. Arresto momentum. Revelio.
Я пока очевидных вещей каких-то, видимо, не замечаю. Ну, попробуем упасть. Что я здесь смогу найти? Ой. Да, теперь понял. Теперь понял. Это не сложно. Ой, спасибо. Спасибо. Так. Теперь надо думать, как подняться. О, нет. Да, и тут это будет неуместно. Можно вот так попробовать. Да. Ой. Что?
That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodiana Byrne after all. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wanted to see this. Revelio.
Знаю. Ладно.
Potions is dull and charms is dire. Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
Вот это скорость. Ну, подрубил я 3 часа назад. Привет. Доброе утро. Ой, как красиво.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time.
Да, с лойсами
You're
у
my
меня
second
сегодня
favorite hero.
проблемес. А с косточками все хорошо. С косточками все замечательно. Почему-то вкусненько.
Revelio.
Не, на самом деле 3, потому что без 19 минут
Galleons and a historian's
да, ты не спал.
uniform. It was-
Опа!
Aloha Mora.
Вот это интересно. Понял, понял. Да нет, ну ты же говорил об этом.
Revelio.
Фига там профессор с ума сошел. Первый выпуск. Что? Вау. В смысле сразу?
Revelio.
Ламансу понял, Атомик Харт понял. Шерил тут при чем? Скайрим. Ну ладно, так. Значит, дать посмотрим, что у нас вообще по... Вот какой-то девчонке надо поговориться. Когда мы с ней поговорим, подведем итоги и, наверное, будем заканчивать, потому что, с одной стороны, стрим неудачный, потому что зрителей крайне мало, просмотров невероятно мало, и среднее время просмотра очень низкое, прям вообще говёшка. Но с другой стороны, я эти стримы делаю для того, чтобы потом вместо того, чтобы перепроходить игру, у меня была хорошая, ну, такая память светлая, типа, вот, смотрите, пожалуйста. А на ютубе там что-то осталось. Лично сам для себя больше, конечно. Ой. Так. Мне нужно найти девчушку. Так. Я неправильно все делаю. Теперь правильно. Это хоть и близко, но непонятно.
I received your owl. Thank you for coming. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
Вообще, я за сегодня выяснил, что вот этот друг Гоблин, я вас категорически приветствую, тоже торговец металлами.
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me?
Yeah.
From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
По поводу моего гайда, как с новичкам самолет GTA покупать. Дело в том, что время прошло, многое изменилось, но некоторые самолеты все так же бесплатно можно получить, и они гарантированно спавнятся в одной и той же точке каждый раз, при любой погоде, даже во время миссии часто спавнятся. Соответственно, где-то 60% транспорта вообще не надо покупать, потому что, во-первых, он не так, как автомобильный транспорт. С автомобильным транспортом все гораздо сложнее. В GTA твой личный летный транспорт все равно будет спавниться на ближайшем аэродроме. А некоторые другие классы транспортов, они спавнятся тоже по-особенному, хитро выбоенно. А если ты покупаешь большой грузовой самолет, то он спавнится только на больших аэропортах. Угадай, а где он спавнится сам по себе просто так? Правильно, на больших Black Metal чел. Так вот, на больших аэропортах. Так получается, в чем прикол? Есть самолеты, которые ты покупаешь, а они и так там бесплатно стоят. Ты их спавнишь и едешь только на определенное место, а там этот самолет и так бесплатно стоит. Это действительно есть такие моменты. Более того, если у тебя бюджет ограниченный, то стоит вот такой-то и такой-то транспорт купить. Он с тобой будет на всю твою жизнь. Это очень актуальный транспорт, но дешевый. А если у тебя денежек побольше, то ты можешь купить кое-что покруче. Например, тот самый вертолет Акула. Ну и что ты гораздо больше денег потратишь, чем на штормовой бузер. Выхлоп будет примерно одинаковый, но все-таки Акула гораздо более полезный и мощный транспорт, бронированный и так далее, так далее. Более того, за это время появились гораздо более крутые скримеры. То есть этот видос, его бы переснять по-хорошему. Но GTA это что-то не то, что мне сейчас интересно.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
Так.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got? I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river. Revelio.
Beasts were made to be skinned and eaten.
Мрази. Ой-ой-ой. Ты чё? Ты же не хотел ник менять. Я бы на твоем месте что-нибудь поменял. Ну, были, да, 2 пуффендуйки. Хапл попки.
Could this be Mr. Oakes's campsite?
Такие 2.
Revelio.
Боже. Ты что? Так, ну тут явно что-то звездюлей всем раздают, я так понял.
Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by...
Yeah, another human.
Статалус.
Revocus Totalis. Revelio.
Afraid to fight?
Я не прошел сюжет до тех пор, где еще гиппогрифов наваливают.
Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps the Mr. Oakes' trade journal.
Так, встретиться. Загадки интриги расследовать. Не, я понимаю, но ты просто пойми тоже. Когда мне было 15 лет, у меня был один ник, вот очень долгое время. Этим ником я даже с пацанами вот подписывался, когда в третий Warcraft в компьютерном клубе играл. Когда мы играли там в Руну, немножко в Counter-Strike, в Team Fortress какой-то играли там. Это очень давно было. Вот. Это все правда. То есть вот так это выглядело. Но в какой-то определенный момент по приколу мне понравился мой следующий ник. Это кастрюльная ручка. Это не остолбеняй, а Petrificus Totalus. Остолбеняй я тебе потом покажу. Остолбеняй работает как контратака. Так. Короче. Ладно, я что хотел сказать? Я хотел сказать, что мой следующий ник, первый у меня был Эску. Ну реально Эску. Типа, блин, сейчас выведу на экран что-нибудь, погоди. Где тут у меня текст? Ну да. Он вот так выглядел. Ой, господи. Вот такой ник у меня был. И он был производный от... Ну, потому что я во все оранжево одевался. Типа, потому что белка, типа. И это... Мне очень нравился вот этот ник. Это оттуда произошло. Но у меня такой ник был, вот реально. Это мой самый-самый-самый-самый-самый-самый-самый-самый первый ник. Когда я пошел в Lineage 2 играть, у меня вот такой был ник. Потому что там нельзя было короткие ники использовать. А когда в WoW пошел играть, то вот такой у меня был ник на ночном эльфе, на друиде. Это первое, за кого я начал играть. Но потом для меня открылся новый виток такой, новый. У меня вот такой ник стал. Pen handle, что означает кастрюльная ручка. И, конечно же, это связано с буквами PNH. Типа, тоже. То есть, вот. А еще я знаю человека из Польши, который меня называл Panhandle. Но это тоже прикольно было. Кастрюльная ручка. До сих пор у меня в ВКонтакте, типа, меня можно найти по вот под такому никнейму. Ну, и что еще хочу сказать, это то, что теперь меня можно найти, мое сообщество. Вот поэтому. Ну, этот ник, боже мой, не влезает даже длиннющий. Вот, тоже можно найти. В чем прикол? Этот ник мне гораздо больше подходит, потому что я вот... Про меня уже тоже одна крылатая фраза однажды мне сказали. Я очень горжусь этой крылатой фразой. Что, типа, я не знаю, раньше я не знала, что от тебя ожидать, а потом поняла, все оказывается просто, от тебя можно ожидать всего. И мне вот это очень сильно подходит, потому что если мы вместо хаоса подставим, например, ну не знаю, какой-нибудь там инвиз, там, как там, инвизабилити, так что ли, то это получается невидимость, или там, или, например, durability это прочность, там, мы еще что имеем? Ну, agility это немножко не то. Agility, да, это ловкость, там есть. Какие еще, Никита? Invincibility, блин, есть такой, по-моему, это неуязвимость. Ну, в общем, Chaosability по логике, по моей, не факт, что я, конечно, прав, но я себе, я долго думал, я себе ставил. Это типа как параметр. Это как параметр. Знаешь чего? Параметр. Как будто ты это персонажу можешь вкачать. То есть у него же есть такая способность, так сказать. То есть его нестабильность, хаотичность. А, забей. Опа, серый костюм для Нагорья. Что за костюм? Понял. Охренеть. Несколько градаций имеют, но я понял. Ля какая. Остолбеней станет противника Петрификус Тоталус. Да я бы сказал, он конкретно так его вообще чуть ли не это, не летальный урон наносит. Тут столько вопросов на самом деле. Ладно, надо кончать с этим. Используйте карту, чтобы идти по следу. Ой. Мне нужно... Вот мы где-то на каминах, хрен знает где. Мы идем по реке. Туда. Это может быть тем местом? Это похоже на этот палаточный лагерь. Река вот какая-то. Вот если это оно. Что? Да понятно. Ты докопался, конечно. Так. Ехать. Вот где север, где юг? А, ну ладно, это типа вот так, да. По реке. Блин, возможно, это здесь. В такой ситуации мы же вот здесь были. Вот сюда уходим. Что интересно.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio.
Это не метла, а палочка.
Somebody, an intruder!
What do we have here?
Правда.
Confringo. Revelio.
Опа. Так. Дарьте прыгающего командира. Что за говно?
Perhaps. I have more luck higher up in the keep. Revelio.
Вот остолбеняющая фигня.
Pity, not quite.
A ladder. That's what I need.
Revelio.
Что? Ты отвернулся? Да уж. Я бы таких себе подчиненных не хотел. Метлы, палочки нет. Я вообще не понимаю вообще суть вопроса. Какая нахуй палочку, метлы, ты чё? Максим Галкин?
Stone walls do a prison make, sometimes.
The area's still clear. I know I heard something that time. What? No, you. That student defeated our encampment in the tower. That's the student who uses strange magic. Only Ranrock were here to see this.
Revelio.
А чё надо-то?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Бля.
Trouble's brewing.
Revelio.
А, что? Блин, кудрявка твоей метлы какая-то белая волна торчит.
Over here.
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me. Tell us.
What's going on? You may have.
Revelio.
Вот это я разнес, конечно. Какая-то такая насадка. Честно, я не могу контролировать этот процесс. Я могу только выбирать из готовых метел. И по поводу метлы, если уж так, ну, так докапываться, то у них определенное количество. По-моему, их всего 2. Я могу около 10 открыть. Нимбусом не пахнет.
What will we find in here?
It's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around.
Hello, Amora. It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. Revelio. Accio.
Прикольно. Это плохо, что у меня все заполнено. Теперь мне нужно будет что-то выбрасывать. Ну ладно, выбросим какую-нибудь фигню зеленую. Еще есть. Выбрасываем всю зеленую, вообще не паримся. Знаю, там копейки. Берем. Не, гораздо круче. Слот зеленого.
Requires a grapple. Someone's here.
Cinder. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
To wait, you can count on that.
Revelio.
Вау, столько хилок. Меня как будто к боссу какому-то готовят. Так, и что?
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised. Oh! When are you gaming? It's the student from the town. I shall avenge your death. You won't get away with that. I shall avenge your death. You won't survive this, my young friend.
Rebellion. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Incendio! Rebellion. A boiler door. How to open it?
Ладно.
Incendio! Rebellion.
Да. Рудимент. Линейный, нелинейность, да? Некоторая такая. Ну это круто с этой стороны. С другой стороны, это вообще бесполезно.
Rebellion.
Это не важно, потому что самое главное это то, что перчатка у меня была в инвентаре. А если была перчатка, а если был предмет в инвентаре у меня, это автоматически делает его добавленным в коллекцию. А внешние виды это важно.
Rebellion.
А остальное все полное. Ладно.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed. I learned best.
Arresto momentum.
I'll bury you in it. No! I will make you a little moon cone. I've been fighting since before you were born. Smell the glance off of me.
Have you not run away?
Not quite. Easily guided. You can't stop us.
Leviosa. You've one less follower, Ranrock.
Да, Ранроку не понравится, что его не самых плохих бойцов, я так понимаю, разнесли. Нахуй. Ну, что поделать? О, это еще не все. Что думали? Думали, что сейчас я отсюда выйду значительно сильнее, чем заходил. У меня теперь пусть Экспелиармус проклятием будет. Вот этого охуеть. Ребятки. Боже, нет. Отпусти. Да господи. Эти вот невидимые стены, это, конечно.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free. Revelio.
Эх, 5. Ладно, мне не привыкать.
I wonder if Adelaide's uncle can
Much too slow. Losing your stride. Fight about as well as a pup scheme. Little stones glance off of me. Pity. Right. Not quite.
Incendio. Confringo.
Okay,
Revelio. You only have Ranrock to blame.
Да, вот никогда так нельзя делать. Ну и вообще геймдизайн, в принципе, довольно-таки слаб на вот эту тему. Типа, ты в жопу свою порви, но инвентарь очисти. Это одиночная игра, и даже вот в неодиночных играх есть механика о том, как можно свои предметы сохранить удаленно, вне города. Да. Ну а здесь такого нету, это отвратительно, я считаю. Ну, в принципе, грех жаловаться, заигрался сам, конечно, но что поделать, ладно. В целом могли просто дать инвентарь-то побольше.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it.
Есть твоя палочка.
I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
Please, pass me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. My wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you. Truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Ну, честно говоря, самое плохое становление злодея на моей памяти. Ну ладно.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Твою мать, меня с собой забери,
Mr. Oakes
гнида.
was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Так. А можно отсюда как-нибудь трансгрессировать по-быстренькому? Он тут сидел. Такое нормально. Так. Не, серьезно, как выбраться-то отсюда? Карту не открывает. Вот меню, да, карту типа. Карта недоступна. Фак. Фак, тут бит. Это не выход. Оля бы меня за такое вообще бы убила, по идее. Ни хера не учат. Ага. Так, Северный Хогвартс. Там, как сказать-то? Усрода, да.
Revelio.
Not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
Да, все равно потом вернусь
This
сюда.
looks like trouble.
Так, чуть-чуть шариков лопну буквально один раз. Что за что? Не понял вообще. Казалось бы, вот школа, и вот тут преступление, убийство, запрещенные заклинания рядом. Как это неправдоподобно, да, я бы сказал. Но мы же все понимаем, что в реальной жизни бывает еще хуже. Так. Ага, ну вот, например. Так, вот как-то. Левиоса. Усрода! Он умер. Как тебе такая фусрода? По-моему, это крутая фусрода. Так. Какая Оля? Какая Оля? Ты о чем вообще? Чего, блядь? Я ну такую хуйню несешь. Ух ты, ядовитая месть. Не, я понял, что ты всеми мемами мира говоришь. Но контекст уходит, а контекст для шутки важен. Ладно. Где музыкант? Говорят, ему надо донатить, он тогда будет лучше. Да нет, это не музыкант. Господи, сколько лет.
Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain
А.
from touching.
Наоборот, я нашел выход по памяти. Без каких-то там этих. Я помнил нелинейность этого и вышел довольно быстро. А Оля, у нее север. Она это вот это говно не сильно любит. Так,
Suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
А это
Be sure to stop
интересно,
by whenever you're
ребятки.
about.
Блин,
I suspect you
а
have a
у
sharp
меня
eye for fashion.
появились
Be sure
деньги.
to stop by whenever you're about.
Сейчас подумаю быстро. Если магазин с метлами, это только скины. Лавка Оливандера больше мне никакой пользы не несет, потому что палочка у меня одна на всю игру. Если зелья, я выкупил все рецепты. Если семена я все выкупил. Если прическу я менять не хочу, хотя можно поменять, кстати. Если здесь семена я тоже выкупил, то мне нужно главное... Вот кажется, что игра-то уже и к концу подходит, потому что тот резкий скачок силы, который мой персонаж получил, я его уже не переплюну. И мой персонаж будет только чуть-чуть сильнее становиться.
Hello. Oh, welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncar fur? Derrickle feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Derricles.
Ой, болтливая.
For their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
Обосраться в магазинах так не разговаривают.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear.
Боже мой, как же ты много болтаешь. Господи боже, осуждаю столько болтовни. Ты... Это что такое? Хрюкает. Осуждаю хрюканье. Всех свиней осуждаю.
What do you have for sale?
Капец, она
Now,
болтолог.
what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I'll not mind seeing you here again.
Revelia.
Consider yourself welcome.
Ухлер.
Revelia.
Так. Так, ну что ж, еще раз давайте. Я заходил сюда. Мне здесь ничего уже не продают. Здесь я продаю только удобрения, по идее. Здесь тоже только что был. Магазин одежды — это точно не то, что мне надо. Зелья готовые. Да я и сам их варю просто уже целыми партиями. Магазин спортивных товаров. Рано заходить. Вот как плащ сквозь персонажа проходит, мне это не нравится. Но если бежать медленно, то вроде даже ничего пойдет. О! 2 рыжих брата. Не видно, кто они. Но на Фреда, на Джорджа всяких этих. Отсылончик такой.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Так. Средний стенд для зельеварения. Стол для горшков — это не то. Средний стенд. Средний стенд. Это по-любому для 2 горшков. Нет, для 3. Это средние 2 горшка, тоже не надо. У меня 3. Это стол для горшков со средним горшком, с одним большим. Преобразователь материалов. Вот прыгливый горшок — это мощная штука. Она автоматически готовит случайное зелье. Но это очень дорого по кристаллам и очень дорого по деньгам сейчас. Это все деньги практически уйдут. Вот навозный компостер неплохая штука. Кормушка, наверное, хорошая. Не знаю, может вот эта штука еще тоже пойдет. Ну, хоть какие-то деньги, чтобы остались. Надо отправиться в выручайку. Сейчас отправимся в выручаечку. И... точно. Идентифицируем. Шляпку нам дали. Идентифицировали. Здесь сели максима раз, грозовой 2, максима 2. Максима крутая штука. Ладно, их уже реально вот так много можно нафармить. Давайте колдовать. Навозный компостер. Получается, что здесь будут удобрения сами по себе появляться, и теперь мне не нужно их покупать. Еще. Три наколдовано, 3 наколдовано, 7 наколдовано. Зелья. Ничего не наколдовано. Преобразователь материала. Надо тоже накопить. Ну да, по сути, дальше уже идут только украшения. Ой. Ну, товарищи, ну что вы делаете? Мандрагору мне уже нельзя. Вроде бы как бы да, с одной стороны надо ждать по 15 минут, но если на миссии не отвлекаться, ты получишь страшные вещи. Очень страшные. Ебануться, сколько у меня выращено уже ингредиентов. Так много, что мне внешние нужны, которые я по-другому вообще из других мест собираю. Вот этих мне уже просто не надо. Их у меня завались. У меня и оружие до хера, и зелий жуй жопой. Просто жуй жопой. Я ни одну не использую, потому что, честно говоря... Ну, читы это какие-то уже будут. И так не на самом легком играю, даже не на втором. Так. напугал. Виноват. Вот, я с него мех сорвал, с пушинки мех с этой. Ну, понятно, вот, короче, такая веселая ферма у меня. И заходить надо раз ну, раз в полчаса, да, после миссии, условно говоря. Газовой напиток. Еще можно. Нет, их слишком дохера, я прям говорю. Деньги отбиваются, и по моим несложным прогнозам, через 3 стрима я не просто зашикуюсь и смогу купить, что захочу, а даже не останется вещей, которые я бы мог купить. Потому что сейчас я купил, по сути, 90% того, что мне нужно, выручай комнату, если не 95%. Вследствие чего могу... О, замочек. 100% будет уже на следующем стриме. Через один стрим я куплю даже то, что не нужно. А еще через стрим я выкуплю вообще в целом вообще все, что только можно выкупить. Потому что больше деньги девать уже некуда. Коллекции метел. Так. Что мы имеем? Бить 100 гоблинов. Но я думаю, я их дохера нахерачу. Это тоже все сделаем. Интересно, мне этот Аделаид это скажет спасибо за то, что я ее дядю спас. У меня где-то тут... Под профиндой. В целом, сегодня очень большой кусок сюжета узнал. Не обманул. Не обманул. Сюжета, правда, побольше был. Блин, стрим почти 4 часа идет. Я хотел меньше, кстати. Сожалею, что так долго. Потому что, как выясняется, есть люди, которые меня тут ждут, да? И даже я поскорее кончу. Сейчас от руки накидаю. Так, сейчас. Хитроумные ключи. Это очевидно, что надо делать. Это тоже на сбор. Вот карту еще использовать. Надо посмотреть, как это что. И вот здесь самое интересное. Я хотел бы следующий стрим начать так, чтобы зрители посмотрели этот сюжет. Я знаю, что он очень душераздирающий. И связан он также с непростительными заклинаниями. И черт побери, этот, ну он типа отмечен как квест, который нам нужен. На самом деле он нам нужен так себе. То есть этот квест нас введет в курс дела этого Себастьяна. И потом можно на Себастьяна положить болт. Но вот если не класть болт, а продолжать дальше его уже на те моменты уже побочную цепочку, то та цепочка побочная круче основной, гораздо круче, продуманнее, с потерями, с тем, что не все можно изменить, а вот основная цепочка квестов Хогвартс Легаси это про то, что мы с ноги вламываемся и просто лица крошим, вот и все. Так что сейчас я по старой доброй традиции нахожусь в гостинице Hufflepuff в целом. Как оно и должно быть. Здесь начало и конец каждого дня у студента должен быть. И вот моя игровая сессия подходит к концу. Хотелось бы найти Аделаиду. Он ушел с портрета, зашибись. Ой, печеньки, тортик, тортик. Нифига, какую ломоть. Очень много.
Revelio.
Всех обворуем. Потому что на самом-то деле мы мрази. Да, действительно. Всем пока. Я вас категорически не приветствую. Всем пока. Не хавает она, дай боже. Вот это вот, возможно, но нет. Еще даже я не могу в своей кровати спать, что довольно странно вообще. Нет ощущения. Нет ощущения, что ты студент Хогвартса. Есть ощущение, что ты на экскурсии в Хогвартсе. Это не ты ли, Аделаида? Нет, ну похоже. Да, вот она моя сова. Ну, это и есть Хаффлпаф. Это здорово. Ну все, будем считать, что вот здесь-то мы и кончили. И спать пора. Пижаму напяливать не буду. Нормально. В общем, стрим какое-то время лагал, что-то отсоединялось. Очень интересный опыт такое постримить. Но в целом, думаю, 98% стрима прошло очень стабильно. Дай бог здоровья всем еще раз. Берегите себя и своих близких.